everybody, we are back here playing the Pokemon trading card game again. I'm Dylan, also go by Prototype003, and um, like I said last video, if you weren't here with me, I played with the Psychic Boys, just a bunch of Psychic cards in this deck, and I don't think I won a single game. Just didn't work out. Even though I had... So the point of this deck was, it was sort of like a sleep deck, a sleeper deck, if you will. But, so I have Komala, played two of them, Lunala, a couple of other Psychic-type Pokemon, Gengar, Cresselia, Toxapex. Those are just for sort of, if I need to switch up my strategy. But the main strategy was this Hypno has Goodnight Babies as an ability, which lets you put both active Pokemon to sleep. And Komala obviously works very well with that because Komala needs to be asleep to attack. And also by running a Sparkling Robe, and I have the Giratina, the Team Plasma Giratina with Hex. So that allows me to put them to sleep, use Hex, it does 100 damage. I can set up this Giratina. Yeah. You see where it goes. And then Sigilyph, and a few other cards and stuff like that. For some reason, it didn't work out. Like, I think the strategy was right. But anyway, I said last time, I'm going to make a Fire Boys deck. Here it is. We got the Fire Boys. We have another Team Plasma card. We have this Chandelure, which I have yet to use, but looks really cool. Its ability, Flare Navigate. I can search for a fire energy and put it onto one of my Pokemon, and then it does damage to them, but obviously it gives me a bonus energy per turn. I also just recently drew this Mega Charizard EX. I got that from one of my prizes, just from playing the game. And then I have Salazzle, Volcanion, and then some cards that I hope will help me out. A couple special energy, and but I got that from this rare holo chest, which was really cool. So let's just get right into it. Got a game right away, and let's hope that Fire Boys do better than Psychic Boys. Psychic Boys didn't see it coming. Hopefully Fire Boys can burn through the competition. Yeah. Lame jokes. Sadame PL. So he's calling the coin flip. He's got a Fennekin coin. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Nice. So I won. I'm not going to go first. I still stick to my strategy of never going first. And, I'm going to start off with... I'm going to start off with the Entei, actually. It's sort of a risky move, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this one fire energy here. Hope that I have a few other fire energies. Okay. Hope that I have a few other fire energies on the top of my deck. And I don't discard anything I really need. Because then what I'm hoping to do is be able to switch in my Charizard EX and then proceed to sweep his team. And maybe also get the Mega Charizard, which would be really cool. But it's going to be a dangerous play to make. But if it works out, it's really useful. If not, I just switch my Entei with, I don't know, something else I hope can maybe sweep. But it would have been great to have gone first here. Because then I could, well, I guess I couldn't Burning Roar on the first turn, so. Oh. Shit. Yeah, so do this, throw out the Great Ball. Sweet. So I'm going to grab my Mega Charizard. EX. Done. Cool, cool, cool. So that's pretty cool. Burning Roar. What did I discard here? Okay, nothing too crazy. Put it right onto Entei. The Slugma was unfortunate because now this Macargo is worthless because I only run one of each in this deck. See, like the Rapidash is not necessarily important. That was pretty good, I think, for that. But now what we're gonna get to do is Ninja Boy and put in hopefully a Charizard EX. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So didn't know what hit him. Does 50 damage to itself. I don't knock him out anyway. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve here. Okay. I do run the Spirit Link. It's not necessary. So now if he does evolve this though, which is what I'm expecting him to do, because he's attached the energy to it. Okay, so he evolves his bench. But what I'm hoping is I'm gonna be able to do is get a few knockouts with this Charizard EX. Fair enough. Because what I'll be able to do there is now just Crimson Dive. I should probably run a few more healing cards in this deck with this Charizard EX. The fact that it does 50 damage to itself is rather insane. I meant to put in a healing scarf, and I just actually forgot to. That might be a change that I'll make in between looking for games. But I might also, I don't know, there's got to be some other way. If you guys have an idea of how I could potentially run something that can heal Charizard, let me know. Because that would be awesome. But that's it. There we go. Yeah. Mega Charizard EX pulls through. Stays alive. He's got a large amount of health, so that's good too. Cool. Right into the next one. So far, first game of the recording, and Fire Boys are already better than Psychic Boys, confirmed. Also, if you watch this video and you want to see me do another type of boy, there are, what is it now, 18 types? Well, the card game's slightly different, obviously, but I might just start doing one of each type. And we got a pretty good start here. Do a little bit of bench setup. I do have the experience share. I run a couple of these Ponitas because of the ability to gather fire energies, because obviously fire energies do actually get burned a lot if you run a fire deck, just because for example, any Pokemon that has like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, its effect is that you have to discard fire energies. So I expect to have a lot of fire energies in my discard pile, and therefore running a Ponyta that can return fire energies is kind of useful. So he got, well, I guess I don't know if he got lucky. He has double colorless, though. Well, I guess he did sort of get pretty lucky that he got a double colorless on his first turn. But, ooh, okay. 16 more damage. So we could do that. I'll put the fire energy on here. Just live coal. Not going to do anything to Snorlax. If he has another double colorless, I'm mad. For sure. Definitely mad. Let's see. Yeah, oh, there we go. Fire Blast. Discard a fire energy. Discard a fire energy. You know, like all of these, discarding the fire energies. It's pretty difficult to deal with. And this Ponyta kind of counteracts that a little bit. Probably not the best thing to start with, but I just didn't really have any other option in terms of only having one fire energy in my starting hand. I probably could have gone with this Magcargo. Probably should have, honestly. My mistake. I didn't expect to get Magcargo so quickly, and I saw that I had the Rapidash, so I figured that would be the better option. But I can go right ahead and set up Magcargo anyway. This kick is not gonna do anything. Jeez. Dang it. Dang, this Snorlax gonna knock out my whole team. Fortunately, though, by evolving, I don't get knocked out right away automatically. I do live, even if he does get lucky with the flip, which, I mean, the way this game is going, it seems that my opponent's getting more lucky than I am. So if he does get lucky with the flip and gets the heads on the 50-50, then I still don't get knocked out, so I have one more turn for Rapidash. And then also, I'll be able to transfer this energy to Magcargo. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Next turn he knocks me out anyway. Automatically does 50. Oh, well, maybe not, actually. I could just do this. Ooh, give myself maybe another turn, potentially. Now, this time he'll get lucky, of course, and get the additional 80 damage that he needs. But Magcargo will be able to use that Indomitable Blaze. Okay. And he just discards. So, obviously a good discard. Relicanth's sort of a setup Pokemon. You want to play it like first turn, maybe second turn, and do some setup. Yep, there it goes. Of course. So I'll put Magcargo in. Magcargo. And be able to do 30 damage to this Snorlax. Be able to do a total of half its health. So I think my opponent wins this game. He's also running water. So even if I do manage to somehow knock out this Snorlax, it was a beefy basic start that he got, and he had the double colorless to begin with, which was, you know, the best pretty much that you can get turn one. But then in the back, he's got this Gyarados. He's definitely got energies in that hand. If he doesn't, he can play the Articuno and find energy. Like, it's just, there's too much for me to, let's see, put Shuffle 3, just do that. And I'm also not getting sort of some of the draws that I need. Like, I need to get some, if I got a Professor Kukui, so I could do an additional 20 damage, and also get a draw. Like, I need some cards. I don't think I'm playing an N in this deck, and there's the Pokemon Center lady. I knew he would have one of those. So now next turn he either knocks me out. Yeah, of course he gets the knockout. So my only option really is to play this Rapidash and hope I can get a Fire Energy this turn. Nope. Because what I'd love to do is stall. I can retreat actually with this. That's really cool. I didn't realize this Rapidash has no retreat cost, and it's weak. Its attacks are weak, but it's got decent abilities that I would say that overall it's probably the better Rapidash than this one, where it's just got sort of, it's not that great. I'll probably remove that from my deck, and I'm gonna switch in. Probably should have saved this, but I was thinking that I'll just switch in this Volcanion to act as a wall for me. Because it can take at least 2 hits, if not 3. So maybe give me a chance to at least get like a Fire Energy onto Rapidash. This is just a really long stall game for me. I think I'm just going to concede, actually. I don't want to waste my opponent's time, and like, he pretty much won. It was just a waste of both our times because I wasn't getting any draws. And I'm going to make a couple changes here. What did I say? Oh, right. So I'm going to take out these 2 Rapidash, and I'll take out 2 Ponyta as well. I don't need to be running 4. Like I said, I do have this Flamethrower. This has got Flamethrower on it as well. This also has Flamethrower. And yeah, I think that's it for in terms of discarding energy. And I think I'll only play 1 Litwick as well. Because now this just gives me, I can add more Fire Energy actually, which is going to be a big help. So we can just add a few more. And maybe I'll add a couple trainer cards. Like I think I need to run in N. So N. And we'll play one of those. And possibly also be good to run. I'm looking for another trainer card that might help out. I could run Lucky Helm or Town Map. I'll put a Lucky Helm just to give me more potential for drawing. And we'll see that we've got our Charmanders. And this will be a short video. I'll just do one more game with the Fire Boys. I think I played too many with the Psychic Boys and just lost all of them. So Fire Boys at least picked up a win. So now this is the tiebreaker. This is the tiebreaker game, and we'll see. I get to call the coin flip. I'm going to call heads, and I won it. I'm going to take turn 1. Just to switch it up. Nice. So now I have the Scorched Earth as well. I have the N. I've got Great. This is a really strong starting hand. Because what I'll be able to do is get a few additional cards off of my stadium. I'll probably use the Great Ball first, and then I'll use N right after that. And that'll sort of be able to maximize my drawing potential for the turn 1 that I have here. And yeah, he's playing water. So what I'm going to do is draw a couple cards. Play this Great Ball. We got a Salazzle. It's pretty sweet. And we'll play our end now. So, I'm going to put this on here. So really give us a chance to, we might actually be able to do a lot of damage to this Slowbro. I'm hoping. So let's see here. Go with that. We will discard one of these fire energy. And we're just going to get a ton of fire energy, which is great. Boost my attack, be able to do 50 damage. Huge, huge damage to this Slowbro. If it does get us a Flash Splash, though, we're done for. So, and he can heal 60. Oh, but he can't attack next turn. That's pretty great. I'm going to keep discarding energies. And I'll attach this. Discard fire energy, do another 50. He can't attack next turn. But now, if I do get the Magcargo, if I do get that Magcargo, I can actually knock this Slowbro out, which it would be wow, wow, we got it. If your opponent's actually spoken, this is 60 more damage, so it does 120 plus. Wait, what's 120 plus 50? It's 170. Okay, so I really need to draw 2 fire energy here. No. Okay. It's okay. That's okay. I'm going to switch out Volcanion because now I can't use him really. And I'm going to grab the Charizard EX and we'll put him on the bench. We'll attach the Spirit Link and we'll Mega Evolve. Okay. So we are going to be able to ram here. We'll get, at least we'll get 2 cards. That was close. That was so, of course. I should have just attached that fire energy instead of doing the draw. And the reason for that is that I could have then burned with the Vulpix the next turn and just knocked it out. So that was my mistake. I'm probably going to lose off of that play alone right there. So now it has to knock me out. I will be able to draw 2 cards off of that, one of which is a fire energy. Real nice. So we'll go with Vulpix just to burn the Slowbro. And I'm going to discard fire energy. This here. I think I actually just want to play my Professor Oak. Because now, yeah, I'm in a really bad position. I should have knocked this Slowbro out. Ugh. Alright. I should have knocked it out. I'm bad. Yikes. That would have given me 2 prize cards. Instead, my opponent gets 2 prize cards. He wouldn't have had a setup either, which is a big deal. Okay. So, That lets us do that. Then we can discard a fire energy here. I'm going to need to really start setting up. This agility is just 22, one of your opponent's bench. Yeah, not worth it. Hopefully I get the heads. Oof. So probably goes for slack off, which is really rough. All right, I'm gonna pause right here actually because I got to do something.